How's it going, everybody? My name's Chris Tendo. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, we made our way from the Akala Tower all the way to the Akala Ancient Tech Lab and met a fellow named Robbie. We also did a shrine, explored the region just a little bit heading north, and today, we're going to activate the Tech Lab, maybe check out the Skull Lake, and come across any shrines, or do any shrines that we come across, rather. Now, I'm going to leave Alita there because I don't think we can have a torch on horseback, and if we can, I don't want to risk Alita down in this dangerous area. Yeah, this place is actually pretty dangerous, so avoiding as many monsters is going to be the best bet for us. Now, just like the area that we had down at the Tech Lab, the other Tech Lab, rather, the Hateno, we have to bring a blue flame all the way across from this furnace back to the lab itself. Unlike the area, however, instead of going up a hill, we have to go across a monster-filled chasm. At only 6 hearts. Yay! I am going to... As much as I don't want to do this, I'm going to have to drop a weapon. I think I'm going to pick you to get rid of. Don't pick that up. Don't pick that up. Actually... I don't know if I want the Moblin Club. Okay. We're gonna need some sort of... I'll just use you. We're gonna need some sort of stick or something to work with. So by heading down here, breaking you, we'll get a tree branch. These wolves are gonna be a pain in the butt, so get rid of them. Excuse me, Mr. Wolf. If you could kindly perish, that'd be nice. All right, you... Oh, new weapon? Moblin Arm, 15 damage, horrible durability. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Come in my line of fire. Really? All right, maybe the wolves I can leave alone for now. But now that we have a wooden weapon, in quotation marks, we're gonna head up to the flame. I would recommend having an actual torch on hand. I don't think they have a torch here for us, though. I'm gonna circle around just to be on the safe side, however. No, it does not look like it, so we're gonna have to do this by stick. So, you're gonna wanna rush over, try not to run, because if you run, you will put out the fire. And then right when you light the next torch, I would put it out. There's really no way to cheese this one, so may God have mercy. Where is the next one? Alrighty, I found it. It is right down here, so avoiding all the monsters. Try avoiding large hills, too, because if Link is too steep of a drop-off, he will just let go of the torch, or not let go of the torch, but he'll put the torch away, and you don't want him to do that when you're, like, so close to the next area. Are you kidding me? It's raining? When I need to work with torches. Are you... Alright, I made it back. God, that was I had to go all the way back down there just to rest in a place where there was no rain. Oh, this game's a pain in my butt sometimes, I swear. But now that what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the torch all the way back down, and we're gonna sneak on past. All right, we didn't drop the torch that time. Sneak on past right over here. And, ooh, I can actually show you if you hit these guys. I think I might have showed this off with the ice arrow, but if you hit them with an elemental attack, you get the elemental variant of the red choo-choo jelly. Or elemental variant of the choo-choo jelly, not just the red one. So, scope out the next one right down there. So we're just gonna grab this and then make our way past. Okay, just enough. Waddle, 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 waddle. This is never... It's always been a side quest I've always been a little hesitant on. Like, it's not the most fun in the world, but I mean, it could be way worse. All right, right here. Why? Why do you gotta do that to me? Why? You know I could easily just come up here and kill you, man, right? You know that. Wolves, don't even try me. Ooh, raw prime meat. Doggy at the stable is gonna get some good eats tonight. All right, now I believe we have a regular arrow and we may want to switch to this bow. Light it on fire, we can just directly shoot the next one. Oh, so close, so close. Come on, I know we can do this. And what? I did it last time. All right, one more arrow and then I'm calling it. Booyah! I knew we could do it. Oh, I love doing that so much. I do it again, though, is the question. Grab our missing arrows. Alrighty, where's the next one? Right over there? Man, that is just so cool. I love having this kind of bow. It makes little platform, or not platform, but little puzzle areas like that a breeze. And stop it. Are you a blue or a black goblin? I can't tell. I think you're blue. You were way too easy to kill right there. Moblin guts and scout out the next area. I think it's just right up here that there is one for us to do. Where is it? I guess I'm crazy because I remember there was something around here. Guess we're gonna have to take the long way up. Now it's usually right around here where when I start walking, my torch breaks. So we're just gonna cross our fingers and hope that doesn't happen before we get to the next area. There's one right there. Keep on moving. Gonna walk past you and hope that you don't hit it. Oh, that was close. That was close. Too close for my liking. Well, of course, there's another one too. No, 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 no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No wild boar. Go away. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. I think we're in the clear. We just got to make sure that it doesn't break on us. Come on. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. Scout out the next one, for God's sake, before you even keep moving. There it is. All right. So I think we have just enough to make it. We're gonna try not to get seen by this moblin, and too late. Wow, these guys have terrible aim, I swear. I'm like right at there. I'm right at punching range, and these guys have giant arms, and they still can't hit me with crap. All right, just make a wide turn so he can't hit us, and we're good. Isn't this fun to watch, guys? Isn't me carrying a marathon torch like the Olympian guy just super fun to watch? Luckily, we made it all the way to the tech lab on one torch. I'm surprised. I believe right there's a worm darner, but we don't want to get that just yet when we're so close with our torch. If I actually make this on nothing but a single torch, I'm gonna be freaking... Oh my god, that usually takes me like 2 torches, a moblin cub, and 3 boko weapons. Well, I guess we don't need that anymore. Go talk to I don't like the fire being that close to Elite. Oh. Alright, I guess we're good. Alright, Robbie, we fixed her. You, Link, listen up, My darling Cherry is back to normal. Such is the power of love. My love made Cherry well again. The furnace is lit. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, quite. Now then, please, take this as a gift of my gratitude now that Sherry is fixed. Now you'll give us 3 ancient arrows totaling 4 in our repertoire. We're gonna want to keep those on us. They are made using secret Shiekah technology. With the addition of my upgrades, they will be morphed into anti-calamity weapons. I'm so sorry, everybody. So to speak. Needless to say, they are an incredibly powerful tool of ancient soldier gear. I like to call them ancient arrows. In addition to ancient arrows, Cherry can make all kinds of ancient soldier gear. If you're looking to acquire some give your ancient materials and rupees to Cherry. Rupees? Did you hear that? Ah, forgive me, Link. Ever since the fall of Hyrule Castle, we haven't had much in the way of funds for our research. That's why I thought you might be willing to help us out. With rupees, lots of them. I beg of you. Then let's do it, The two of us as soon as possible, yes? Let's conquer the calamity, Man, I love this guy. He's just like a bundle of excitement, all in just one little creepy-eyed chameleon-looking package. This is gonna be a lot of bios, so just strap in. Hey, beep. Familiar name missing. Insert ancient materials and rupees, receive ancient equipment in exchange. He's basically a vending machine. So we have ancient arrows we can buy. They're actually fairly cheap. They require 5 ancient springs, 5 ancient shafts, and 5 arrows to make a set of 5. I believe for however many you're gonna want, you're gonna need 2 screws, a shaft, and an arrow. Now here's where the real weapons are gonna be getting into, like, crazy god tier territory. Although, the amount of materials you're gonna need at this point in the game are ridiculous. The ancient short sword. 15 springs, 5 shafts, 2 cores. 40 damage is a lot. The ancient shield. 10 gears, 15 springs, 1 giant core. Very rare, but 70 defense? You've got to be kidding me. Ancient saw blade, 55 damage. 15 screws, 5 shafts, 2 ancient cores. Ancient spear. 30 damage on a spear. Are you kidding me? 15 gears, 5 shafts, 2 cores. Ancient bow. I will be making this later on for sure. 44 damage is nothing to scoff at a bow. 10 gears, 15 springs, 1 giant core. Next up is the ancient armor set. Since we can buy this right now, I'm going to give you guys the bio right away. This gives you Guardian Resist up, and I believe when you have the entire thing maxed out, I want to say you do more damage to Guardians overall at level 2. It is great gear to have, although upgrading it requires a lot of grinding on Guardians. And not the sexy kind either. The helm requires 20 gears, 5 shafts, 3 cores. The armor piece requires 20 gears, 5 screws, 3 cores. And the greaves require 20 gears, 5 springs, 3 cores. That is a lot. Especially looking at the bio right now, you're going to need a lot of Guardian parts. A lot of cores, a lot of gears, a lot of springs. Oh my god, this is going to be a real thing to upgrade. Especially since I'm going to upgrade this piece to 3 at minimum. That was a lot of bios to get through, but it's worth it for the amount of stuff that you're getting. Now that we've done that, that is everything that we can... Wait a minute, Robbie, there's something I want to talk to you about. What's a guardian? Who are you? Cherry, goodbye. Is it you I want to talk to, or is it...
Hi.
Hold on a minute. Okay, so... I am going to want to go back to the other tech lab just for a brief moment, and then we're going to come back up to the Akala area. Maybe make our way to Skull Lake before we call it an episode. So I'll see you at the other tech lab. All right, Pura, I met Robbie. Now I have a question for you.
Oh.
Something good? Who's Robbie?
Oh.
Anything else? Something good? Aha! I'm glad you asked. If you bring me some ancient materials, I'll power up your runes. This is what I wanted to talk to her about. You'll need 3 ancient screws to power up your Shiekah sensor, 3 shafts for the remote bomb, 3 cores for your stasis. Hurry up and bring me the materials. So let's see how many we have. Yeah. Oh, we can't do stasis just yet, but we can upgrade the other ones right away. So here is the ancient materials. I'm game. Let's go with the Shiekah sensor and the remote bombs first. Your sensor has been augmented to search for things other than shrines. We can actually put components into here and search for them. That is incredibly helpful. Oh, the Shiekah Sensor Plus. I really want to see it. Yes, quite. If you don't mind, how about showing Simon that spiffy Shiekah Sensor Plus later? So we're going to talk to him after we get our other upgrade real quick. Ancient materials. And we're going to upgrade the remote bomb. I believe that just increases damage and blast radius. Alrighty, I don't think we're gonna make it to Skull Lake this episode. That might have to be a next time thing. But before all else, we are going to talk to Simon and check out that new Shiekah sensor. Blah, blah, blah. Let's give it a shot. First, go take a picture of a sunshroom with the camera. There's one behind the lab. Alrighty, we can do that. And snap. Now that it's identified as a sunshroom, we took a good enough picture. Ah! Were you able to take a picture of a sunshroom? Why, yes, I was. Let me confirm. It seems like you got a picture of a sunshroom. Excellent. Next, open your Hyrule Compendium and tune the sensor to picture of the sunshroom. The Shiekah Sensor Plus will then be able to sense sunshrooms. The detailed instructions are written down in the book on the desk there. You should read them. I need to get him 3 sunshrooms, blah, blah, blah. There's a mini forest nearby. So, by pressing Y on the map screen, we can go to Pick from Compendium. Then we're going to pick the sunshroom, and it actually tells us everything that they can do. Cooking effects, cold resist, and health recovery plus half a heart. Oh, man, this is going to make things so much easier when it comes to making bios later on. Ah, man, I wish I found this out before I started making the bios. So it actually tells us what the enemy drops and where we can find them. So we're going to find them in the Lanayru Great Spring and Hyrule Field. Just basic Lynels. Alrighty. Not Lynel, I don't want that. Although it is good to have them over enemies. Pick the sensor, there we go. So, now you can see right down there, we have a beeping sunshroom sensor. Collect it. Sensor goes away. Although there are a couple more right around here. I believe it is right down near this forest area? Yes, I was correct. Jump right off and go to the mushroom forest. Ooh, there's a... We're definitely gonna hop down there in a minute. I believe that I saw a... What are they called? I'm having a brain fart right now, I swear. Korok Seed. There was a Korok Seed location right down there. All right, we've collected enough sunshrooms, so we're gonna go back and talk to him. Right after... Because we're going to the desert, and sunshrooms give us cold resist. Deserts get cold at night, so we're gonna want to grab a couple of those. Hardy Radish is always nice to have too. But before we do that, let's hop in the water. Okay, Simon, I am back. Hello. I see you've brought the sunshrooms. Okay, now please hand them over. 3 sunshrooms, please. Why, there you are. Thank you. Here you go. And he will give us 3 hearty truffles. So, Was the Shiekah Sensor Plus to your liking? Why, yes it was. Now that we have the Shiekah Sensor Plus, what I'm going to do is take pictures of everything that we come across. But before we do that, I want to put the sensor back on the shrine, just to be on the safe side. But with all that being done and said, I'm going to call it an episode here. We didn't make the Skull Lake like I wanted to, but next time we're going to head there right away. Skull Lake has got a bunch of things that I'm going to want to talk about, so it's going to be a bit of a talk-heavy episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Today, we activated the tech lab and got some upgrades. That was pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Share the video most importantly. Check out my socials in the top right of my channel. And as always, I'm leaving you guys with information that I did not finish in the last episode. I said before I was going to end off last episode, I was going to reveal my big secret for a plan I'm going to have coming up very, very soon. I'm thinking a couple weeks I'm going to start launching this. I am going to be starting a weekly or bi-weekly series, depending on how much I can get done, called How Was My First Time? Now, it's not what you think. I don't play nearly enough video games. And instead of trying to play a bunch of video games rapid fire so I can have things to talk about, I'm going to start a series where every Saturday, I'm going to put out a mini review. Simply stating, how was my first time playing this game? I'm going to give you my first take on the story, what I thought about that, how I felt the gameplay was, and just my story going through the game, how my adventure progressed, and how I just felt going through a game for the first time. I'm not going to reveal what game I'm doing first, but given this is one of the first games where I played it and I was like blown away by everything about the gameplay, the story, or lack thereof, there's a little hint for you. Just the overall presence and difficulty of this game series, I think there's no better place to start. So, while it may not be this week, and it may not be next week, I'm going to be starting this series in the very, very near future. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're excited for the new series I'm going to be starting up in the near future. And as always, have a good one, everybody. Take it easy. Link, you need your sword? There we go. Take it easy.